Today on Rappler.
Why did we come to the Philippines? Well, first of all, because we are friends, because it is a country which France always supported, and because unfortunately it is the country that can best embody climate disruption in the world.
In a state visit to the Philippines, French President Francois Hollande calls for decisive action from governments to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Former Chief Justice Renato Corona says, "Oust President Aquino." And Senator Juan Ponce Enrile is rushed to Makati Medical Center for pneumonia. Hello and welcome. I'm Maria Ressa. This is Rappler's Wrap for the Day, a list of the most important events around the world you shouldn't miss. French President Francois Hollande arrives in the Philippines Thursday to promote the fight against climate change. This is the first visit to the Philippines by a French head of state. Hollande intends to drum up support ahead of a United Nations climate change conference France will host in December. At the Climate Change Forum for Civil Society at the National Museum, Hollande talks about shared responsibilities and vulnerabilities France shares with the Philippines on climate change.
Why did we come to the Philippines? Well, first of all, because we are friends, because it is a country which France always supported, and because unfortunately it is the country that can best embody climate disruption in the world. Scientific experts that have proven and demonstrated everything that was to be. Global warming today is a scientific fact. And he went further, the panel. They said that should we fail to do anything in the coming years, it was not an extra 2 degrees we would be facing by the end of the century, but 3, 4, if not 5 degrees. We are facing a decisive choice for our history. Either we close our eyes and ignore our future, or we generate such mobilization, such awareness that once again we will win, including in terms of humanity. So the appeal, the Manila appeal, goes beyond our two countries. It is for mankind. It is for a greater future, for the solidarity of mankind. Thank you.
Joining Hollande in his state visit are actresses Marion Cotillard and Melanie Laurent. Laurent also calls for people to bravely face climate change.
The world is already impacted by global change and the environmental crisis. It is not a problem for tomorrow, it is for today. We've done some outstanding things. We traveled to the moon, we put an end to world wars, we eradicated diseases, and the same strength can save us if we so decide. So more than any time before, we should do it together. Please do rally all of these.
Hollande meets with President Benigno Aquino to discuss climate change, the territorial dispute between the Philippines and China in the South China Sea, and other matters of mutual concern. The Philippines is seen as a frontline state in the battle against climate change after strong storms that hit the nation in recent years claimed thousands of lives. The Paris Pact aims to limit global warming to levels 2 degrees Celsius or 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit over that of the Industrial Revolution. Former Chief Justice Renato Corona and his wife join a gathering of about 1,000 people calling for the ouster of President Benigno Aquino Thursday. Members of the Anti-Aquino National Transformation Council, or the NTC, gather outside Lipa's Archbishop Ramon Arguelles' residence, a member of the NTC. Corona was removed from office in 2012 after an impeachment trial, seen as a landmark in Aquino's anti-corruption efforts. 20 senators declared him guilty of betraying public trust and committing culpable violation of the Constitution. Corona is a midnight appointee of former President Gloria Arroyo. Philippine police transferred detained Senator Juan Ponce Enrile to the Makati Medical Center early Thursday morning because of suspected pneumonia. In a TV interview, PNP spokesperson Generoso Serbo says the 91-year-old Enrile was not responding to tests and medications and had to be brought to Makati Med, which has facilities the PNP hospital doesn't have. Serbo says Enrile will be staying at Makati Med, in his words, indefinitely until his attending physicians say the senator can return to Camp Crame. Enrile is on hospital arrest over plunder and graft charges in connection with a multi-billion-peso pork barrel scam. World internet adoption rate slows down for the 4th year in a row, with emerging economies suffering from a lack of internet access. A new study by Facebook partner Internet.org shows internet adoption slowed down from 14.7% in 2010 to just 6.6% in 2014. While more than 90% of the world lives within range of mobile signal, the cost of access to the internet is still a problem as incomes vary in specific regions. Pop icon Madonna had a little mishap at the Brit Awards stage Wednesday when she tripped over her cape while performing and went down the steps in a dramatic fall. But Madonna gamely shrugged off the fall, took off her cape, and gave a stomping performance of Living for Love, a retort to a menopause joke about her from comedian Jimmy Carr earlier that night. On her Facebook page, Madonna wrote, "My beautiful cape was tied too tight, but nothing can stop me, and love really lifted me up." For those on desktop, click on the links on your screen. You can also click on the tabs below to go to a story in the video. And for those on smartphones and tablets, the links can be found below the video. Every story on Rappler has a mood meter, part of our user engagement model, which gives you 8 emotions to choose from. If we look at today's mood navigator in the middle of the front page, the story that's gotten the most number of votes in the last 24 hours is this one. Bongbong Marcos's wealth rises as businesses go bankrupt. You have a whopping 73% angry. That read, bringing out the mood of the day. Today, most people are angry. Well, that is the wrap for today, Thursday, February 26, 2015. Visit Rappler.com for the latest news here and around the world. Check out our other shows, Tech Wrap and Rappler Talk. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Maria Ressa. As we say at Rappler, tomorrow begins today.